So from your perspective, just talk about your thoughts for the game tonight.
Bad start. You know, compete level was non-existent. We lost every battle, lost every race to loose puck in the first period. And we just didn't execute any systems. You know, we work hard on systems. We just didn't execute at all today. And you know, we got down a few goals, and you feel like they just kind of lose course of what we're trying to do. And that's the time you got to kind of stick together and run the course that you're trying to, and fight your way back into a game. But it's early in the season. It's a learning process, and we'll get better.
Can you talk about what it was like to play in front of a packed crowd here?
It was great. I mean, it's great. It's great for the for women's hockey. It's great for the for Brooklyn and for the girls and the league. So you know, I'm sure everyone enjoyed themselves. I mean, obviously the girls would like to have a win today and a better showing. But again, it's a great crowd, and hopefully they'll come back.
Now, 2 games in, do you see a progression as the season goes on?
Absolutely. I mean, I thought our first game against Connecticut, for the first 40 minutes, we were the more dominant team, which was a huge growth just in about 5 weeks. You know, tonight was, I feel like we took a step backwards. You know, where you want to just keep, you know, raising the bar every game. Even if you're not winning, you're raising the bar. You're getting better. For whatever reason, we just, you know, whether it was an hour and a half delay. You know, the first game, everyone's nervous and families here. I mean, it could be anything, but we just have to be better.
Now, do you guys practice every day?
No.
Do you think that's part of it, only practicing a couple times a week, then coming and playing on the weekends?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you want to practice every day, but everyone's in the same boat, so everyone practices the same amount of ice, has the same amount of ice time, the same amount of practices, so there's no excuses there.
As the team goes forward to the next game, I guess, what are some of the things, I know, you know, you're always working on something, but what are some of the things that you feel you'll be working on? And
obviously there's a few systems that we have to fix up, but I know the girls are capable of doing it because I watched them do it for 40 minutes in Connecticut. The biggest thing I thought tonight, again, was compete level. Getting beat to loose pucks. I mean, that just can't happen in our own zone. We've got to be stronger. We've got to put bodies into the boards. We've got to have better sticks. You know, so we'll get back to doing some compete drills and working back on systems Wednesday this week.
Do you know if is Sydney Kidd tied up in Canada with visa issues?
I believe so, but I don't know all the ins and outs.
Okay.
So this game actually seemed a lot stronger than the Whale game. Just like the skill level seemed a bit higher. Would you agree, or because your previous statement seemed to?
On our end?
Yeah, on your end.
Oh no, I don't agree at all. I think Boston, you know, they were snapping the puck around and skating around the ice pretty well. For being on the bus for 6 or 7 hours, kind of shocked me. But so, you know, you got to give them credit. They got some good players and they're a good team, and then they move the puck well. And you know, that's the kind of things that we need to do better. And we have the skill level. Again, but we're a systematic team, and we need to play our positions and know our roles. And as soon as we get outside of those roles, we struggle, and it showed tonight.
The transitions in particular just seemed to be cleaner tonight.
In the second period, it did. The regroups were definitely better. The first period, we struggled getting the puck up the ice. Just again, you could kind of tell maybe they were nervous, or it's the first home game in the crowd. But we were just hammering the puck back into traffic, back up the wall. You know, we got to spread the ice out and get the puck up. But the second period, we did a better job.
It's been an exceedingly physical game, and you know, a lot of Hillary Knight just said he's trying to figure out the code for physicality and fighting and things like that. Were you take any issues with the hits from either team or your players in this game?
No, I didn't see any issues. You know, it's on the refs to kind of, you know, once they've you know, made or drawn the line in the sand of how physical the girls can be, then the girls will kind of play off that. So for the most part, the physicalness, I thought the refs let go and did a good job. You know, there were some other issues that I wasn't happy about, but the physical play, it's part of hockey, and you know, as long as it's not dirty and it's done properly, then I think it's fine.
Who would you kind of pick as maybe your first star of the night?
Oh my gosh, well, you know what, I thought Sinead came in and did a good job.
Talk about what she was able to do so different than Nana in the cage tonight. What was she able to do?
Well, I don't think it was anything different. Nana she struggled a bit at the beginning, you know, right before, I mean, we sat around for an hour and a half waiting, and then right before we went out, or when she went out for a warm-up, her blade broke, and then she came off the ice. She didn't really take warm-up. She came back, and the next thing you know, the first shot on net's in the net. That's a tough way to start. We were even contemplating at that point, you know, do you put Shanae in just because of that? I mean, I don't know. I guess hindsight, yeah, maybe I should have. But you know what, we gave her the benefit of the doubt, and that's a tough way to come in without a warm-up, sitting around here for 4 or 5 hours waiting, and you know, but she'll bounce back. She's strong.
I think a big improvement from the last game. I thought the power play looked a lot better, and you've been using Coles a lot, short-handed on the power play and the point. Have you liked what you've seen out of her game so far?
Yeah, I mean, she's a smart hockey player. She understands the systems. She's good on the penalty kill. She's not afraid to block shots. She's got a good skill level, so we can use her on the power play. Again, she's a pretty smart hockey player. You know, our power play does have to be better. The first one of the game was great. We moved the puck around really well. We got it to net, had some scoring chances. And then it's like we forgot kind of after that what we did in the first one, and we never really duplicated it again. And that's hockey, but again, we got lots to work on.
Speaking of, there were just a ton of shots blocked, like big, heavy shots blocked. They did a really nice job.
Yeah, it was probably the highlight of the game for us. Our penalty kill, I don't know if maybe we gave it 1 tonight, but we probably had 7 or 8 against at least. And I think we probably blocked 8 or 9 shots. I bet you. It was, you know what? That's the kind of stuff I like, and those are the little things that's going to help us win games down the road.